Okay, we should now be live. I'm planning on doing this a little bit earlier today because I still have stuff to do. So, of course, we're going to be doing the Grandeur battle. Oliver. I almost said Olivia for some weird reason. Anyway, how's you guys' day been? Trying to get Nightbot to come up, which is actually taking its sweet at our time. Hey, welcome to the stream of India, his best waifu. I haven't fully gotten things up. We tried to do a test stream this morning. It did not work. YouTube wanted to be a pain, etc., etc. I actually wanted to do something different for the thumbnail, see if it actually worked, but it didn't. What's no problemo? I'm right now trying to get things set up. Okay, we're gonna be, of course, doing some good old music just in a sec. Making sure that we get gameplay up. Anyway, there we go. Everything seems to actually be pretty darn working okay. Interessante. At least that's good. I mean, for stuff to work, that is always Gucci. Okay, one last thing. We'll try Streamlabs. If Streamlabs doesn't work or it lags the computer, we won't, of course, be using it. If you guys didn't know, I did a lot of SP farming yesterday, and we tried to do as much as we could with SP as we can, and I ended up doing a lot of SP farming. I ended up yesterday, I kind of stopped because I was like, you know what, I think it's enough time to stop SP farming. I fully got everything built for Zogius. If I need to add more to him, I will, of course, add more to him. I'm actually deciding to keep Heavy Blade on him for a good certain reason. He does have a Londite. I did give him swap. I could probably change his special anytime if I wanted to. I just haven't really gotten the chance yet. Black Luna probably keep for another reason. I'll explain in a bit. Health plus 4, if I ever decide to go for health plus 5, I'm not doing it yet, but if I do, I will. Fierce Stance 3 is the build I'll be talking about very shortly. Vantage is a little interesting bit. I mean, like, the skill I'm thinking, like, there's so many different kind of ways I want to build up Zogius. Like, there's the whole Armor Emblem build, then there's the solo build, let's say that we do arena teams, but instead of doing Armor Emblem, it's with the other 3 peeps, usually being Klein, Akazura, and Fjorm. He might as well be the next units helping with those guys out. And I think if I decide to do that for Arena, this is actually going to be his build right now, as you can see it. The Fierce Stance 3 works so well, and I made it so that it does. That extra plus 6 attack, he's going to be more of a bait unit, and that's what my plan is. I'd rather use Vantage than Warp, because that can come clutch for DC units. True. I mean, it all depends. I mean, for me, I put Heavy Blade on him. I haven't really gotten to the max yet, but basically, if he ever gets the chance, like, there's another build I was thinking, like, Quick Riposte 3 or /2, if I ever had Quick Riposte. Fun fact, if I did get Quick Riposte, I would instantly put him on. I would actually, like, full legit. Zogius, I think, would be the best candidate for Heavy Blade, Quick Riposte, Black Luna, Alondite. Like, legit. I was thinking a build where whenever you attacked, you double, but on the second attack, you will automatically Black Luna. But if you don't kill and someone doesn't double him, then pretty much next turn, boom. Only reason why I decided to do Zogius and the Black Knight is because, if you guys don't know, Black Knight has a lot less attack, and getting up to 58 attack with Fierce Stance 3 just by baiting, I think is a really, really good attack stat with good use of Heavy Blade. So anyone that has 55 attack or below, they're going to be instantly Black Luna, and that's the whole point of the build. And I'm gonna go rocking out with that. I could change from swap to the position, but we'll see. Panic Ploy, I do have armor skill. I think I gave him the ward. Ward armor, yeah. Since there's really no gold armor yet, I think that's the one that's +6 defense / resistance. I don't think they've introduced that yet for armor units, so I decided to go with ward armor instead. And those could be the other two options, depending upon if I do by himself or armor emblem, warp powder or vantage. It all depends. I feel like vantage would be better for armor emblem, but I don't know. Like even if it's armor emblem, I could still change whatever. I think warp powder could come in clutch in some situations. We'll see when the next arena hits, and we'll see from there. I am probably going to be getting to tier 19 for the first time. Yeah, it's actually my first time getting to tier 19, because I actually tried this time around. And Black Knight Zelgius form is actually going to probably, you know, actually get me to probably tier 20 next time, too. His high BST, he's going to have a lot of points, and I think it'd be better off to use Warp Powder, because Warp Powder being exclusive, and 300 SP is actually a lot of points. And I think Fear Stance does too, Black Luna, of course. Like, point-wise, I think Zelgius is going to be good. Are you doing battles? No. Yes. Definitive. Calmate, my friend. Calmate. What the heck are you doing, Internet? I didn't even start music yet, and now all of a sudden you're... That's weird. Okay. Okay, so everything should now be fine. For some odd reason, like YouTube usually does, YouTube decides to think he's best and tries to lag the whole stream. And I would love to do music if it doesn't do that. What the hell is that sound? It's because someone has TV on, probably. But, though, that's probably the, microwave or something like that. Anyway, let's get music on. Well, let's hope that we don't have any more disruptive internets. Let's hope. And let's hope that YouTube doesn't decide to be top dog and go for higher quality. Because it does that a lot, so I have to monitor that too. But we might as well get started with the Battleground here battle. Like I said, I did work on Zelgius and actually Chrom. If I ever had extra, like, plus Armor Slayer or something along the lines of that, I would have done that some time ago. But of course, I did actually build him up. He really needed SP, so... There's a lot more people that actually watch on stream, but when the time frame right now, what I usually do it, is actually a lot earlier than normal. So, for people, they're gonna be like, why is he streaming this early, kind of deal. And some other places, I think the latest would be Japan, actually, being 6 hours ahead, but Europe, I think is actually really good, decent. YouTube, hey, computer, Nani? Okay, I think I know what's happening. I think that was Streamlabs there. What is happening with the internet? Okay, I think we fixed the issue. It was Streamlabs, I think. Yeah, I'm just making sure you guys know that too, just in case if you can't hear me. Streamlabs, why are you trying to cause the issue? Anyway, I don't know exactly what's gonna be for... actually, it's not the internet, surprisingly. Like, a lot of people think, oh, hey, your internet sucks, yeah! No, actually, the internet's really good. It's just that this computer that I'm using really sucks. A lot. Like, over 5 years old computer that doesn't understand what to do properly, and components-wise is horrendous, as less than it's 1.3 gigahertz for the processor, which, compared to nowadays, is really, really, really bad. It's 4 gigabytes of RAM, that's another problem. Yeah, it was basically Streamlabs. There was too much happening at once. Which sucks, actually. It really does. When Streamlabs is good, but when I try to use Streamlabs, it seems to cause more lag. And it's not actual. Sometimes it's the music, sometimes it's not, but for the most part, Streamlabs seems the best to cause it. Hey, welcome to the stream, Joe. I'm joyous, so I'm mispronouncing names right now. I mean, there's a little lag with music, but for the most part, it's Gucci. It was just Streamlabs causing most of it, which I can't really do. Streamlabs is how I can do, like, the recent subscriber thing, but I don't know. It's weird. That's why I want to get myself a new PC. Anyway, let's actually... You know what, let's actually start with the Grand Hero Battle. I'm not too sure, per se, what I'm going to use. Just say Joe. Okay. I'm thinking Black Knight. I mean, what am I saying, Black Knight 2? Brave Ike. Oh, 6 seconds delay? Really? For me, it's not. It's like the only delay I have is from the stream that I know is actually 2 seconds delay. But even that, like, I usually have 2 seconds early, and then the stream's like, I wouldn't say it's a 60-second delay. I heard skin to skin contact helps. Well, dude. Hey, welcome to the stream, GNS. Actually, I'm thinking Sakura. I don't know, we'll try this out. I'm not too sure. As I said, I've not done anything yet, so let's get ourselves the meme lord himself. Is a pretty amazing map? Okay, I mean, I have not tried it yet, so using Suite. I do have a Nino, but even then, I don't usually use Nino to begin with. And I think, just because of Nimius, everyone now uses Nino. It's like, okay, you could do that, but I'm gonna be Klein. Beautiful meme lord. Took me about 1 pot to beat. Okay, so let's start with Oliver. I've seen the deaths of V-Stars and returned an even riser, more exquisite man. Take it in. Bask in the beauty. Okay. You do your thing. Yep. Calvary things. I've actually figured this out some time ago. We did the data mine reactions, well, whatever it was. I am thinking that a good old pal, Ikey boy, can pretty much solo this. I have a strange feeling he can. Yeah, let's move him up. Let's do that. I achieved the Infernal map on second try. This is a cool Grand Hero battle. That sounds like a lot of cool responses from this. For the meme lord. Alright, do you have steady breath on, or do you have something different? Ikey boy? No, you still have steady breath, okay. I would pay to watch you react to Kodomo no Jikan. I have no idea who that is, but I'm guessing if he's gonna be similar to that, I mean, who knows? Then again, there's a lot of things I want to do in the future, but right now, as my computer stands, I want to get myself a new better in computer so I can do better stuff. I swear, it's easy. It's on the easier side of the Grand Hero battle, but it's a fun one, huh? I'm disappointed because when you use Oliver, he doesn't have his theme playing. I mean, I couldn't even do music anyway, but it's a TV show. So Oliver, the murderer of beauty. I'm a member of the Beguinin Senate. To speak my name is to call on my legendary beauty and wit. I am Oliver. Like, I feel like he would have, like, this weird French accent. The Green Mannequin and Red Mage can be a problem. Okay. I think he gets that in Infernal, actually. But we'll see. Okay, yep. Oliver. Oliver. Let's... looking at everything here. Actually, I could probably do, like, use Klein. We'll see how things go. The only problem would possibly be the Red Mage, but even then, I think we're pretty Gucci on that front. So let's see what they do. Yep, Oliver. Kinda wish he got his own legendary weapon, but you know. Yeah, don't double. Okay, that's gonna be the problem. And you even get... Do you have no guard? You have no guard. Okay. That's... could be a problem. You have Bowbreaker. Of course you do. Let's actually retreat. I guess we're gonna have to use Klein a little bit earlier. Just a trap, but I can't bait Oliver and okay. So something to know, he can't exactly bait it. You actually do damage, and you do damage too. 25. Let's take out the Red Mage, actually. And Axe Fighter Rise. Nah. Get Sakura out of there. And you actually do damage. Of course you do. Okay, well. Hey, welcome to the stream, Shaman. And that was not my best attempt, clearly. I actually was thinking Sakura would actually do something, but I don't know if she can. Actually, I have something else. I have a strategy for this one. I have a strategy. Skip. I have a strategy. So we'll actually take the other two on the other side, and we'll see how things go from here. We're actually going to write a turn. They're not going to move, so we pretty much have an open attack in the beginning. But, wait. 34 speed. 38, you won't even 40, I don't like that. I've been craving an FE game that's not FEH, but what to do? I mean, I would say, probably I mean, you probably could play Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. I mean, since it's basically what we've been getting lately, you can do that. Everything doesn't even die in one hit. Oh god. So nothing's gonna be able to get to me from here. And 38 speed does matter, surprisingly. Wait, Nani? Oh, you have the Owl Blade. Yep. Is FE5 a GBA game or not? No. That is Thracia 776. That's actually, I think, Comic-Con? Let's take out Oliver, for sure. And the problem is this red mage, actually. Most part. I need to get everyone out of there. So, Klein's gonna get attacked by the Lance Cav. Yep. I'm thinking here. Okay, so... Well, now the red mage can't double. If I do that, she can't do anything. Let's think here. So this person's gonna move here, so let's do that. There we go. I thought that Brave Ike would have been able to tank anything from the right. Nope. I mean, I don't really see FE6 being too difficult. But who knows? And there we go. 4-star Oliver. And I've been thinking about making him actually 5-star. But who knows? I probably should bring a good old pal Fjorm, actually. That's something I probably should do, actually. Let's do that. Where is a good old pal Fjorm? There she is. Let's use Fjorm instead. Bike kills the green axe, then let Sakura kill red mage with dance. True, I mean, time to raise 22k feathers to make a 5-star merge. True. Guess who pulled a plus defense Buka? Ah, okay. GG. I'm thinking Fjorm, because if they're gonna do that, then I have close defense for Fjorm too, so I know she can pretty much tank these two. And she basically automatically doubles the Lance Cap, not so much the Red Mage. The only problem is the Red Manakee. Like, changing from Red Manakee, I think this used to be the Axe unit, but the Axe unit's disappeared now. Huh. So instead of melee, it's now magic. I mean, it's actually gonna be hard to attack first, actually. And I'm thinking of doing something cheeky. Instead of going from the left first, we going to the right. And probably attack the Lance Cav. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I might just give myself into trouble then. We'll see. The problem is I could attack the green Manakee, but I don't know if I want to take damage off the bat. So we'll do this instead. Attack the Lance Cav, do some damage, and see if we can get out of there. We'll see what they do. Are they going to be smart? Or are they going to be dumb? Are they going to be unique? Or are they going to be... word? Okay. We kill. Maybe we kill two. Huh, so this is a defense tile as well. Dodge is too good for bait for that Manakee. I mean, for me, Klein can just outright kill. Okay. I think she can handle these two, actually. And 1, 2, 3. I don't think he can hit, actually. Yeah. I think Freind can tank it. Oh, yeah, she could definitely tank it. I am so sorry, dude. You're dead. Oh, maybe not. My bad. I was kinda underestimating him there. He's not dead. He's actually gonna live. And that's not good. Moonbow. These being owl tombs could be a nuisance. It's just getting out of here is the problem. I could do that. Yep. Actually, let's see what they do. Okay. Kill. Okay, I think we got it now. I think we got it. Even if Oliver was able to attack, Moonstrike has good potential. Yeah. I mean, that plus 4 resistance when attacking and attack as well. That has actually really good potential. Okay. I mean, that was actually quite simple. Now he's pretty much attacking Klein, and yep. I am sorry, Oliver, but nope.
Why you bitching?
And there we go. I mean, that was only one try for Infernal. So not bad, not bad. It wasn't too difficult per se. It was just pretty much taking your time, slowly kill all the enemies, etc, etc. I was grinding Warriors. Yeah, Warriors maps are now gone, so you can't really farm anymore. I remember. Yep. Thank you, Oliver. And the 2 extra feathers, 2k. I'll take it. Yeah, that's the thing, is they kind of gave him nothing for his main weapon, and it doesn't make sense, actually. It doesn't. It's kind of like Silverlance almost, in a sense. It is kind of similar to that. Trying. Where is he? Where is he? I want to see what he says. There you are. Alaba. So, yep, if you haven't known, if you haven't been on the internet for some time, for some weird reason, if you haven't seen his art yet, I'm actually would be surprised if you haven't yet. I'm literally only doing Infernal because the 2k feathers. I mean, at this point, true, that is also another reason why. Also, you get another one. Why not? As you can tell, probably the most biggest meme as of right now. Anyway, I actually want to check. Shine Plus does nothing. I want to know from you guys. Is it upgradable? Well, that's what I want to know. Is Shine Plus upgradable? And if it isn't, then, like, what's the point, I ask? Like, legit. Like, I feel like if it's upgradable, I don't know. His stats, I think you could work on, actually. So, let's get out of the status bar. Let's stop the music. Let's actually hear what he says. Hey, let's actually, you know what? Instead of that, let's actually turn off music, settings, turn off this, let's just have voice. Why not? Analyze, edit teams. Oliver, where are ya? There he is. Shine Plus does have weapon refinery. Okay, GG. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's probably just gonna be like Silver Lance, like the most of the silver weapons. It's probably gonna give like a lot of stat boosts. It's hard to say what would go for now. Okay, okay. Ooh.
Blessed with such radiance, I have no foes, only inferiors.
Okay.
A true guardian of beauty stands with those who are beautiful.
Okay, okay, okay.
You are permitted to fully admire the beauty called Oliver.
Yeah, like Gina says, it's pretty much the silver of the blue tome. I don't think we have anything like that for the dark tome yet.
I cannot blame you for wanting to touch something so alluring as myself.
Really? Really, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
A true guardian of beauty
Okay, so he's...
with those who are beautiful.
Okay, okay, so he's pretty much doing the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, Gucci. Oh, true, there is fire and dark would be the Fenrir. Trying to think, is there any, like, other than this light, is there blue? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's actually, for me, I'm gonna turn back settings for music on, and, like I said in the title, I do want to do hero views as well. So we'll probably do that. Olivier, I want to say his name differently now, it's weird. Oliver and Oliva are both the special maps. Huh. Both the beautiful in the name. Something to know. And I didn't mean to do Michaelis. And as you can tell, wherever he is, there he is. I don't know if I'm gonna rank up to 5 stars. Like, I'm thinking getting, Camus! That's who it is. It's the caliber for green tomes. Yeah, you're correct. I mean, there's Dark Excalibur too, but that's interesting to know. But, like I said, I probably end up actually getting Camus +1 before I probably go for Olivier. And even then, it's like, I don't know. I mean, we haven't got an extra Klein. 5-star summoner support. We'll see. We'll see, of course. Who knows? Anyway, actually, something to note too. We actually have gone above 200 units at this. I don't want to do that. Catalog of Fears. There we go. 208 units so far. Something to know. Something to know important too, that what will happen in the future? Like, how many units do you think we'll get before the game ends up becoming boring? That's something that I always want to know. Always want to figure out in the future. But anyway, Hero reviews time. I don't have feathers to waste. I mean, for me, it's 50-50. Interesting. So we got ourselves Jack and Woopa. I mean, I can see his potential. And probably some of you guys who have gotten all units, yeah, you got 208. For me, no. I mean, with my luck, and mostly being free to play, no. There's no way for me to get 208, unless they have all banners and all characters available. Yeah, no. I don't really think there's anything else to talk about for friends list. I mean, if you guys really want me to go over some peeps from friend list, let me know, of course. Astra in his Gunthra. Gunthra has an interesting animation for her chibi form at her special, which is something to note that most don't have. On free to play is just a joke. I know. Everyone is missing the maps already, even though it's not even out anymore. Dang, it's only been one day. But like I said, I'm gonna go for 40+1 Camus when we have the chance. I don't think there's anything else interesting. Why? Why? You see, this is the kind of girl I want. Okay. See you. I mean, to be honest, the new banner's coming out tomorrow, definitive. Just by the way. You already know my Baruka. Yep. Anyway. Why did Makai decide to run away from us? Not too sure. Is she gonna be like Hector? Probably. She's gonna be like, whatever her name is. I can't think of it right now. Katarina. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, I wanted to go over hero reviews, and let's begin with Marco. And with his Alencia. I think we've already seen this Alencia. I don't know if he knows if we've already seen it. But yes, we've already actually had with Flyer Formation. Works well with Fire Emblem, which I think this is his goal. Mikaya is such a beast in this game. Yeah, she's really decent. I kind of wish I got her, you know. We'll get to the other Baruka. I think it's a 44-star plus 10. Anyway, plus 3 speed gets to 41 speed, which is not bad. With Armedi, pretty much, if you can get yourself to 38 and above, I think having a for a brave weapon, probably go for 38 and above. I mean, then again, I say 40 and above. Even though Nim does say 38, for me personally, I feel like 40 to /41 would be a better choice. And I base that around my Klein, but right now, since it's not the water season, he's missing 3 speed, so it's kind of 50-50, but for the most part, try to aim above 40 speed, personally, for what I say, for brave weapons, just because then you can now crowd. Why I like Desperation more is because you can at least kill the opponent before the opponent has a chance to kill you. I do have 48 attack with the plus 3 attack, but of course, Marco went with the plus 3 speed. It's hard to say. I mean, you say, oh, that's just erased, or you could have done something else, or it's sad to use that, but in reality, because of the reductions to attack and speed for brave weapons compared to most other weapons, I don't think it's much of a erased or a bad thing. Just because if you were to have, let's say, a brave weapon on Soleil or something like that compared to a Soleil with a Woe Dao Plus, you're gonna have, of course, stat differences, and you're gonna have a lot less attack. So you would, of course, go for plus attack just to do more attack and get more attack done. Also with Suspero too, yes. She does end up getting to 45 speed, and math 50 attack. Now for my Klein, I have life and death, so I mean compared to stats wise, she does have a lot more attack, base attack. Mine of course is 45. No, 40 technically without life and death. But that's like another story. I mean, if I decided to go for a different weapon, then like for instance, a Medi though, the problem with the Medi is it has higher base stats anyway, and higher base attack and a lot less speed reduction, so there's that too. But for most brave weapons, it's a lot less attack, aka might, or a lot more speed reduction, which is kind of annoying for brave sets with Crod. But if you can Crod and kill someone with desperation, it makes sense. So not many units can do it, but when they can, like my Klein, trust me, they're powerful. And Fire Emblem too. Yeah, this is a really good one, so yeah. Kinda wish I had my own Valencia, but I ended up getting, I think, Amelia. And that was pretty much it, so, you know. Was she with Amelia? No. She was with Nephne and Oscar. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Thinking wrong two games here. Actually, if you didn't see the Dauntless Crimean banners, we did that actually, and we didn't get her in the banner. We ended up getting Oscar and 3 Nefs, so you know. Anyway. Yeah. Not built up Baruka. Okay, well, I think you might want to train up this Baruka, because I can't really help you with this level. Yeah, I can't really help. And neither can Shaman. And no one else who uses a Baruka. Who did you beat Infernal with? I used Klein, Brave Ike, Axura, and Fjorm. Fjorm was just the one that tanked on the left side, and I pretty much took everyone else with Klein. Anyway, 3 Nefs is better than nothing, true. I did end up merging one of them, and then I sacrificed Wrath to Ayla, which is probably the worst choice I did, but I did it anyway. I probably would have changed Wrath and probably gave it to Lloyd, actually. Now I'm thinking about it, but you know, that was a long time ago when I did. I didn't even think about these crazy builds. I don't know who this is in one of these. It's hard to say because it's level 25. Like most people say, you can't do anything if they're low level, because you don't know their IVs, what they're trying to build. I mean, we could look at the skill list, and even then, Glimmer, I think she comes with, actually. She comes with the skills. So at this moment in time, I can't really do anything, but if you're gonna go for a Baruka, you can do it. Just make sure you go for IO Shield, plus defense, probably minus something. But who knows? We'll probably go for, like, a Slayer Lance Axe with Bonfire / Ignis, depending upon what you want to do. That I think is what most people nowadays build because of IO Shield. I mean, if you could actually probably figure this out, but because of what level she is, it's going to be really, really difficult. Adam Valero. And then Yeta Karusu. I think this is actually yours, Shaman, if I'm correct. Slain Axe Edge. Slain Axe. Why am I saying Edge? Yeah, I just added an Edge there. Slain Axe Edge. You know, a better, upgraded version than the Slain Axe. You know, I'm just kidding. But for the most part, Slain Axe plus, with plus defense, 45 defense, with attack bond, defense, attack / defense bond 3, more attack. Helping with that attack. Ignis with 3, with 45 defense. You're pretty much a nuke at that point. Guard 2, so no one can build up their skill. Throw an attack, just to make sure they don't take as much damage. I mean, with throw an attack with resistance. No, wait, that's only attack. Yeah, my bad. It's not resistance, right? Is it threat and resist? No. Wait, never mind. I'm thinking something real. I'm thinking like Fate's stats. My bad. Yeah, so basically, throw an attack helps with her low resistance. And then IO Shield pretty much negates any archers. This is a very, very threatening build, but all you need is a mage and a very, very tanky unit or a red swords unit, and then she's pretty much dead. Pretty much because of her low speed and res, but she does also have the chance to use flyers and a flyer team too. Yep. I think it would be better off to do Fire Emblem. She gets a lot better stats. And plus 10 as well. If she's able to not get much outs. Oh, no, not saying that, because I think most generally red units will outspeed her for the most part. But will they do any damage is the question. But with her high defense, it's kinda an iffy spot. Buka beats Mia, BK, Ryoma, Soleil, and more with Guard though. That does also help too. Guard makes it so you basically can't get any charge, which is nice. Anyway, let's go on with Era, with of course everyone's favorite character, Swift Sparrow. I mean, I would go with Wrath if you can. A lot of people go for Distant Counter, which is 50-50 for a lot of people. Some people say it'd be better off to not go with Distant Counter and instead do Wrath and just Wrath alone. And probably keep Ragnarok Astra. And maybe go for stat boosts and or keep Swift Sparrow. It's up to you in the end. But for the most part, Ava and her base stats is really, really good. +2, I think this is a plus speed era by the looks of it actually. So not bad. Plus speed minus resistance, I think. Because I got a plus resistance. Wait, thinking about it. Because I did get a plus resistance minus defense era. So that's 24. No. Yeah, I mean, that's something too, if you would. But even then, I wouldn't, like, some people are 50-50 with EC. I don't know the arguments, but everyone does it. It is kind of frightening, but, I don't know. I mean, you can do that build if you want to, but, I think the argument is it's very, very, very expensive. I think that's the main argument here. Plus speed minus health. Yeah, that's what I thought, because resistance looks normal, defense is kind of high, so it can't be minus defense. I got it myself in minus defense era, so it was like 20 defense, so... I mean, 44 speed, it's got to be plus speed. Attack kind of looks actually the same. Yeah, health minus health being 38. I think she usually is 40-ish neutrally, around there. But, yeah, I think the main argument for the Distant Counter build is it's a very expensive build. And only for those that are whales, so you could probably keep it as it is. Hey, welcome to the stream, Nintendo fanboy. Anyway, her base kit is good enough as is, so there's really nothing you can do much for Era. 48 speed Navarre is my Era. I mean, we've gotten so many Navarres, I would not be surprised if you said that. But even then, Navarre doesn't have the attack compared to Awa. Like, Awa has more attack than he does, and that's the sad thing about it. And that's something you gotta know. Anyway, Olivia. So someone's trying to be a Soth over here. Advances fan +2 speed, ups with that speed stat. 43 speed is I think is a really Gucci speed at level 40. 40 with 43 speed is actually good. Life and death does kind of help, but do note that you will probably get one shot with your low health. Just FYI, desperation helps with speed and her actually really decent 47 attack, hone attack for boosts, and more speed from the squad ace. Where's that random guy with a non-built Brook? Not too sure. Okay, I had no idea you were live. Oh, no problem. I mean, I think I did stop it on, like, Discord for saying I'm live. And it does help that if you're on YouTube to hit the bell icon, like, legit, if you need to, go, I think it's to the channel page or on YouTube itself on the video. Or, I don't know. I think it is right by the YouTube. You can decide to choose if you want to do the bell icon, and I would say, yeah, do that. Anyway, interesting, Olivia. Oh, thank you for following, Forgin02. But not a bad speed. I mean, the problem is you're probably gonna be 1 KO. So for the most part, just stay a dancer and still try to keep away. But even with the high speed, you're not getting double, but there's a high chance you get one shot if the attack is high enough. So you do note that. So instead of going for, you could probably keep hone attack, but find someone who can lower the attack to help out with Olivia so she doesn't get one shot. Maybe something along the lines of that. Or you could probably change hone attack and go for like Freind attack just so you can at least be for sure. I mean, she's probably not as likely to get one shot by mages, but for sure defense. I mean, yes, there is 5 defense Deltheas, but she could gets one. She does get one shot a lot. Just even with Tempest Trials and buffed up stats, she still gets one shot by Brave Ike. So just note that, Nintendo fanboy. Even with she has the War 5 defense, and even then Brave Ike's plus attacks, so that doesn't really help the best. But just saying, if there's a high attack unit, this Olivia's probably gonna be dead. I don't know about Mage Rise, but for sure melee. Just note that. But for the most part, you're probably not gonna let that happen. You can probably dance, so that's the only thing I would advise. Be careful with this, Olivia. Okay, see ya, Tangy. That's a boy, tier 15, with a sack of gifts, Hector. Why would you do Ignis on Delthea? That's like odd. Anyway, what is this trend with sack of gifts on everyone? Like, all of a sudden, everyone's worried about getting ammo for everyone. It's like, why weren't you worried about it when, can't think of his name right now, May and Bowie came out, and now all of a sudden, everyone's worried about it. It's like, okay, I mean, I get it, now it's that it's a trend, okay, because memes. How do you feel about reposition Azura? If you're going for, I don't know if you mean like something else with repo, but if you're saying reposition as a support scale era, that could work. You gotta get more in detail of REPO means. Anyway, so good gifts aside, I'm guessing you're gonna go for Armor Emblem, but if you did that, you would probably change his threat attack. Vantage works. Vantage doesn't even work. I mean, Vantage works with a distant counter, but doesn't work as well anymore with Armads. And Pivot is, yeah, a decent skill for Armor Emblem. Ignis works well with his high defense. Distant defense helps with range attacks. Though, I don't even think Sack of Gifts is worth it. I mean, you get 4 resistance, yeah, but the joke is we're not using Sing. Oh, okay. I mean, then again, it depends upon which Azura, because, I mean, you could probably use her, like, Azura without Sing, but you know. Last Grand Instruction would be bad. Anyway. Interesting build, though. I would probably keep Armads, like, I get why people are trying to do different stuff just to get seen and be unique, but his best build would technically be Armads. And I feel like people underestimate Hector to be more of an attack unit, but I feel like Hector's more of a bait unit. He has high defense, res, and attack, and actually really good health, but low speed, meaning you're supposed to tank and use Warrior Fighter, but a lot of people don't do that. Interesting. It's an interesting concept that I think there's a good build for Hector out there. It's just that no one has found it yet. That's what I think. And Armads does help with critical bells too. Oh, cup. But doesn't get to the meta. No, AK obstruct. Oh boy. Though, not a bad Hector. It's interesting. I see what you did that for. Get more resistance. You're kind of afraid of those mages. I mean, health-wise, with I would say 16 resistance plus 57, they would have to have high amounts of attack for them to be able to one-shot Hector. So I wouldn't be too afraid of getting one-shot. I mean, it helps, but I don't know. There's a lot of builds you can do for Hector. I mean, he's such a tanky unit that you could probably do anything for him. Being also an Fire Emblem too. Anyway, I don't think there's really anything else to talk about. I just pulled a plus attack Felicia. Prepare yourself to join Arena. Oh boy. You see either one shots or double for the kill. True. But nowadays that's kinda not the same anymore. Because there's a lot more units nowadays that go for more defenses, I feel like. But then again, it depends upon which unit you're going after, right, too. Lena can OS one-shot Hectors. I mean, I don't know the full build of Lena. I know there's a lot of people who go for, like, full-out attack, but can easily die. I haven't seen those build much yet, but we'll see. And from Tipsy, we got ourselves a Steady Breath Corn. I don't know. The dragons, they're powerful, but not speedy. That's the only thing I would have to say about the dragoons. But that's what I would say. I would also use Crooked Post. Swordbreaker, even with Falchion users in the game, most people don't even use them anymore because they're not as fast as what most sword units are nowadays. And personally, I would go with Quickly Post just because of your speed. Swordbreaker, I mean, it'd be better to Quickly Post just because you double. Dark Breath, let's actually look at Dark Breath. Plus 4 defense, gives more defense to use Bonfire, makes sense. Steady Breath fastens that and gives even more defense. Probably go for Quickly Post. I see what you're trying to do to get more defense, which makes sense. And if you're gonna go full on defense with a little support, I probably would go Quickly Post just because you're not gonna double, and at that point you're just gonna be a nuker than to do any damage. So if you're gonna do that, then go full on nuke. So yeah, probably go for Quickly Post for sure. Though Dark Breath, I probably would suggest do Lightning Breath, but that's me because you can counter from range too. Her resistance, I think, is her weak point, so do note there is Julia's and, can't think of her name right now, but they're out there. They're being less used. Because the meta is, like, shifting all over the place. It's becoming more of a dragon meta / armor meta, so it's weird nowadays. Olivia, the Oliver build, I keep saying Olivia. Dang it. My Oliver build, Death Blow, Pass, Run Defense, Phantom Speed. You might want to change your B skill. What's your code? It's in the description below. I might as well show it on screen. There's, of course, my code. Both for YouTube and Twitch, actually. It's in the description for YouTube and, should be in the info area for Twitch. Anyway, it's on screen anyway. So I might as well say the numbers too, just so you guys note. 8694550050. True. It is a lot. I feel like someone with high resistance as a blue unit can easily tank that. I don't know. I would like to see a very high res green unit, aka Halloween Henry. I think Halloween Henry could probably take it with armor buffs. Who knows? I actually want someone to actually calc that. Anyway, there's Tipsy. I mean, looking at the tier 4, you barely do anything, my dude. But like I said, probably go for Lightning Breath just so you can distant counter and go for full on nuke power, get higher defense, and then go do Quick Riposte because, I mean, 34 speed is kind of decent, but there's a lot better speed, a lot more speedier units out there, so therefore speed, Creeper Pulse would be your best option at this point. Anyway, there you go. Another like I said to you guys, this is a dragon meta, like for sure. It's a dragon meta and kind of a armor and meta almost. It's interesting because of the recent weapon refinery, everyone's starting to use them, but they're very, very, very. What's the word I'm thinking of? Strict, almost. Like, kinky, creaky. I can't think of the word right now. But you have to do, like, in a certain way to do the best use of the weapons. It's too much. Like, I think it's, yeah, Lightning Breath. Lightning Breath, pretty much you give, yeah, pretty much Lightning Breath. I think it's actually Light Breath that buffs up units. Like, they're so specific that's kind of like, okay. Is Katarina in the banner? No, but I keep pointing her as 5 stars. That's actually kind of sad and funny. Anyway, do note there is going to be a mini TT in the next few days, aka 2 days from now, so if you're running low on orbs, you can pretty much get a lot of orbs from the mini TT, which I hope we can get Micaiah. I am at a 4% right now, so you know. Anyway, that aside, Naui, everyone uses her nowadays. She actually gets really decent speed compared to female Corn. I think that's, I don't know if that's plus speed or not, but her attack's actually really decent. Really decent defense. I mean, looking at these stats for being 40+1, you kind of get the reason why everyone uses her now. I mean, Fury does help, but again, literally everyone's using them now, and I think IS knows. Yep, true. But that might be the only time we get that New Year Corn. And we might get more than 2. I have a feeling we're gonna get more than 2 Mare Corn, but the points are gonna be huge. I feel like I have a strange gut that the points are gonna be above 99k, and getting the New Year Corn, you can get multiple of them, but they're gonna be expensive. I have a strange feeling that the anniversary is gonna be nothing, or if it is gonna be something, it's gonna be so massive and huge that, I mean, I have a strange feeling we will get 6 stars. Male Corn. True. I still want to get Micaiah before it ends, and if I get Micaiah, I'm pretty much done. Also, Legendary Banner 2. We might get a new Legendary Hero, which is a high possibility. Some people think it's going to be Earth next, but we'll see. Anyway, I mean, that's pretty much what most people build. Like, this is like kind of the normal build for Naui. That's why I didn't do much of Quick Repost. Even though she has 360 speed, you could go for Quick Repost. I did not do that, phone. Phone! What the hell are you doing? What in the heck are you doing? Just a sec, guys. My phone's going crazy. My phone is legit going crazy. Okay, when your phone goes crazy. Anyway, that's kind of the normal build for Naui. Simple enough. Fury works well with his stats. She gets 33 defense, kind of works with Bonfire. It happens once in a while. It's something to do with the casing on my phone with the out button like that. I think, what did you say about Veronica Earth? Because they kind of confirmed that in the new chapter. I mean, I don't think they really confirmed what we're getting next, but we might get, what's his name? Elnfon's father. We might get him. Anyway, that's something else to talk about in the future. But Distant Defense also works for range units. She's going to be baiting most range units with Lightning Breath Plus. But this is kind of the normal build now he comes with. Next week should be the Legendary Banner announcement the week after AFE channel. Once it should. I mean, if they decide to do that. I have a strange feeling that they will. We'll see though. We'll see. And it's kind of the same thing. Lightning Breath, more defense. Probably go with Bonfire actually. Moonbow is at 3, but Bonfire works well with your defense. Triangle Depth doesn't really make sense. Probably go with Fury to get more stats, honestly. Quick Riposte. Yeah, if you're a minus speed or a neutral speed, Quick Riposte works better, so do that instead. Thunder Res makes it so you do more damage, etc, etc. I mean, there's so many different builds for now that works well. My Veronica build would be close counter, quick post, right? That is in close defense. That's a lot of defense there, my good pal. I'm back. Something went wrong with my end. Okay, welcome back, Genus. Training Azura in Training Tower. The hardship to trade in Training Tower. But the thing about the Training Tower is you can now actually get badges, so I'll take it. Bonfire and Lindy is Anyway, I mean, there's really nothing I could say. I mean, most people know how to build an Owie, so it's like, okay. We got ourselves Tiki, the summer version. I don't really use her all that much, nor do I know how to use her, because I never actually got any of the summer units, because I wasn't playing much during that time. But you know, she actually has really high attack, holy cow. Distant counter, she actually, I mean, that's kind of, but defense is kind of decent, so Distant counter can work with Melon Crusher. You do a lot of attack, though. More health. Aether can restore that health. Advantage, you can pretty much attack anyone who decides to attack you with low health. Threat and defense works well with their 56 attack. And Heavy Blade works well because then you can pretty much proc Aether a lot. Everyone's just like, you know, let's just put random specials. You know, Lacey's on Quamp, you know. Anyway. I think this is an interesting build. Heavy Blade helps with Aether. You have a lot of attack, too. I think this is a plus attack minus health. You do get plus 5 speed for your health. Vantage works with Distant Counter. Not bad. Aren't Dark Tombs red? Yeah. Sophia does have Flux, yeah. And we're not a bad Tiki. I don't know if Might would have been a better choice, but it works. Anyway, our good old boy, Yorhei, has finally got his legendary no, this is not even a legendary upgrade. Nani, what are you doing, my friend? Like, legit, what are you doing? Anyway, I think it's actually better to use his legendary weapon now. I mean, it's interesting that you probably built George before the legendary weapon came out, but 41 speed does work. Life and Death does kind of work, but I think it would be better off to use his legendary weapon. Guard, it's only effective if you're gonna get attacked by ranged units. Like, nowadays, for George, I think it would be better off to make him a mage killer than do this. It's interesting because you get more defense, even though with Life and Death, that's really one more stat without Life and Death. But the one problem still in the end is, I feel like he'd be better mage killer. And I think his legendary weapon can work better than you think. I think it does better job than Guard Bow. And technically with Life and Death, that just makes his attack even higher. Like, that's 3 more attack, plus 9 more, so you literally get to 59 attack with Heavy Blade if you decide to go that route with anything that is, I think, magic use. So you're pretty much gonna one-shot most mages if you decide to go with his legendary weapon, but I think that's pretty much all he's gonna do. Just to be honest with you guys, I feel like if you wanna yeah, the Pathria is actually really decent. Welcome to the stream, Woke93. But I would say this. And my phone died. And this is what happens when you don't have your phone charged. I'm just forgetting all sorts of stuff. Yeah, true. This is that, guys. You see, this is the problem with using a phone. Battery is just wants to be what it wants to be, compared to using something else. 0%. That's among Georgia's special. Oh, Bruno gets a gay darker, darker. Anyone said that Olivier doesn't have a legendary tone? I mean, he doesn't actually. It's not too sad. I mean, he could have gotten something. He could have. But I think they just wanted to showcase the new silver tone. And it's like, okay, I mean, I get it, I guess, but you didn't really need to do that. And I guess this is a new use of light tomes, I guess, because Micaiah she does also have a light tome as well. I think if they ever do dark tomes, I bet you it's gonna be next. I'll just wait a few minutes with charges and we'll be back. We'll be back. I'm gonna probably have this at like 5% when we're doing it, so I'll make sure to check on the battery life. We'll talk some more. George, on the other hand, I would go with Pathria just because of the recent legendary upgrade. You could probably keep Knife and Death. Now, thank you for following Volk93. They could give Oliver Nosferatu Doom. I don't know if that would work. I don't think mages can do that. Not too sure. Shine Plus is exclusive to him. For now. Yeah. It's gonna be exclusive until they decide to bring someone else. I think the problem with Lucius is that he was a healer first. Like, Genius, think about it like this way. In the game, he's technically a healer to begin... Wait, was he a healer to begin with? No, or did he become a healer after some time? I haven't played the games, I'm just recalling from memory. I don't remember if he was a mage to begin with or not, but I guess they wanted to make him a mage just because he did become a mage, or was a mage. And if Nosferatu did come out, it would be like Absorb with staff, but I feel like it would be a lot less might just because you basically get health back. Like, there would be some kind of might restriction that I think would be it. Who used Lucius as a staff bot? Was there affected on a tomb? Would be nasty, but pretty much I feel like if they did that, it would be a huge might lowering kind of thing. Like, if they ever decided to make a good unit, there probably would not be Nosferatu, just because of the idea to be able to restore health without using any special is kind of broken in itself. So sacrifice is kind of the... Okay, I get. And my phone is taking its time. Well, you know what? I'll start the phone at 3%. We'll try it. If it somehow ends up dying while charged, then yeah, we'll probably wait a lot longer. And it's kind of nice from time to time to have your phones die out. I'm glad Micaiah didn't got True. She'd be more like Delphia at that point, but I think they just wanted to focus on the meta, because I think they're worried that we're still using a horse emblem, even though I mean, yeah, Horse Emblem's still powerful, but it's not as much used anymore, surprisingly. And I feel like they're going too much against Horse Emblem. But then again, they also have it that it goes after Armor Emblem too. And Armor Emblem right now is huge. So do note that as well. Okay, this phone is starting up right now. It's at 4%. I should probably let it load. Let it load and never use the broken calorie unit. Or some of them is a boring. I mean, for me personally, I never really used Horse Emblem all that much. Like, I feel like personally, I don't really have the best IV set too. Find the Kai on Horse Emblem. That could work. He had a decent staff level upon promotion, but FE7 had a lot of shavings crawling around. He was much better used to killing people and healing them. You're not on the chapters that suck. Hey, yeah, good luck. Okay, come on, gameplay. There we go. One of these days, I like noting the gameplay games I have and apps. We really need to finish Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It's something we do need to do. Maybe next Halloween we will. Next Halloween. Or maybe sometime in the summer. We'll see. It's gonna lag a little bit. So do note that. Okay. Wait, when are the Sacred Weapon chapters? FE6, I think it's FE8 where they don't really have that much, but in FE6 is the Gaiden chapters, which is basically getting the legendary weapons. And there's like certain Gaiden requirements too. There's like a lot to it. I've seen Poldu play it before and him getting all of it. It's kinda rough. Anyway, where were we? Yes. Yorhei. Yorhei. What I will say for George is take off Dragon Fang, my dude. I mean, I get what you're trying to do. Like, Dragon Fang would be more effective if you go for his legendary weapon. That's what I would say. Go for his legendary weapon, keep Dragon Fang. If you're not, don't do Dragon Fang. With this guard bow, go for more of a defensive build. Don't do life and death. Like, here's the thing. With his legendary weapon, he gets a lot more might, and he gets a lot more attack. +6 attack, actually, against mages. So you could possibly keep your Life and Death and Dragon Fang if you're going to go for his legendary weapon. Desperation, 21 speed works. Yeah, 40 or above speed, Desperation, keep. That you can keep. Unless you don't get that speed with Life and Death, then you probably would have to change it. But if you're going to go for his legendary weapon, you can keep everything here. Like, everything that you have right now would work well with a legendary weapon. A lot better, actually. Threat and defense, basically. I would go with threat and speed, because even though you do get to 40-ish speed, threat and speed does help. And Heavy Blade just helps with guard getting faster Dragon Fang. So, yeah, like I said, you pretty much go for his weapon. Okay, good luck Shaman on FE6. That could be really difficult. Anyway, so we have ourselves a K-Dog with a 42 defense, Lane Lance plus 4 defense with Bonfire, Dismal 3 getting to 50 attack. I think this is a plus attack actually. Quick Riposte, I'm guessing it's because of his low speed, so you can make sure to double. Threat attack so they don't do as much damage, and Heavy Blade works with his 52 attack. Interesting. Okay, no problem, Shaman. Oh, and just something I remembered. Joe, I want to know if you have Discord, and let me know what your Discord name, so after the stream, I can get in touch with you. Just something that I wanted to note, just real quick, I remembered. Anyway, Lucas. Interesting. I'm seeing what you're going for. More of defense, and Saint Lance helps with proccing Bonfire. Probably would go with Ignis instead, basically more damage. Swap is a decent special. Death Blow makes sense, you get to 58 with Heavy Blade, which fastens Bonfire, and potentially... I don't know. I mean, Crooked Post makes sense, but the problem is, when you're attacking, you have to make sure Bonfire is maxed out, or it basically helps with Bonfire. It's hard to say, but I get what you're doing. You're pretty much making it so that you pretty much proc Bonfire and do lots of damage. And something to note, like, I do have my own Lucas too, and I decided to build him up. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I'm trying to remember who... Just let me know. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Yesterday, I've actually SP farmed him. And I still have to change his equipment, but... Yep. As you can tell, this is a plus speed... plus defense, my bad. Plus defense, minus health Lucas, actually. I think you have the same name on Discord. If it is, then I'll probably direct message you after the stream. And if it is not, then direct message me. It'd be a lot just either me or you. It doesn't matter. But this Lucas, yes, it is 50 defense. And I want to get him quickly post too, but I decided to go for Brash Assault just because, why not? Being able to double if the opponent can counter, really interesting. I still haven't got him in some Sacred Stones, Sacred Seals, my bad. Did you smash through Oliver already? Yep, Mr. Nikachu, I already did. I pretty much used Black Knight, but I mean not Black Knight, Brave Ike, my bad, Brave Ike. Brave Bike, let's just say that, Brave Bike, Klein, Axura, and Fjorm. Fjorm was the one that basically, baited Black Knight, I keep saying Black, it's like, no, Brave Ike, I pretty much didn't really do much in. He was just there to be there at that point, and we pretty much destroyed Infernal. I think it was Lunatic where we did it several times, and then we finally got it. Infernal, we only did it once. Anyway. Lucas. Yeah, this is my Lucas. Being 50 defense, he's able to tank everything. The downside is 17 res and 22 speed, but for the most, and a little bit of attack. I mean, I could go for more of attack, but, I don't know. One of these days, I do want to find a way to get more attack on him. I could probably do Sacred Seal plus 3 attack. I might do that instead. But anyway, that's my Lucas. Okay. Anyway, that was K-Dogs. Not that was mine, and then K-Dogs right here. Why did I say K-Dogs? My bad. But, not bad, actually. You're trying to get for Heavy Blade. I know a lot of people do, Steady Breath instead. But Heavy Blade could work too. Just make sure that when you attack, you won't die when the opponent attacks. Or make sure there's no mages around. Those two. 42 defense is plenty enough, but you could go higher, but... I mean, you don't really need to. I mean, I'm at 50 defense, plus defense with Steady Breath, and plus defense with Slaying Axe. Well, if it was the same thing, minus 5 defense, but 3 more attack, I would actually get 45, which actually would be 41 defense without the Slaying Lance plus 4 defense. But for Lucas, I think the best stat would go either for attack or defense. So you did that. And you do get Might increase anyway. No, I mean, you do it with Slaying Lance. He does come with a Killer Lance, but because the recent weapon refinery, he can now get Slain Lance, which is not bad. I like it. Anyway, look aside, we got ourselves under exclamation point. That's hard to say. Bengu with his Bakut. Bakut's Lance plus, I think. Okay. So it doesn't seem like you have distant counter yet. Let's check. Do you have distant counter? Because it's an expensive build, but I would go with it. I see what you're trying to do. I would go with distant counter anyway, because Bakut's Lance plus 4 as well as 7 when unit is attacked. That's 39 resistance, my boys. Quick Riposte 2. I mean, I'll go with this Quick Riposte distant counter. Make sure to kill mages. That's what everyone does for Recruit. It's up to you in the end. I mean, 51 health with Water Burst 3 makes sense. Yeah, I mean, Roy, unless you're lucky, Roy can probably be the downside to your gameplay. That's the thing about Roy, is you could probably get bad luck in your IVs. Anyway, not bad choices with Recruit Lance. Going for more resistance. Iceberg helps with that too. Get more health with Scott Ace 1 just to help out Recruit's Lance, which is, I mean, not Recruit's Lance, but Water Boost, which makes sense, but I would probably go for more of a distant counter build. It's expensive, but can work. That's what I would say. That's what most everyone does too, so it's up to you in the end. Anyway, that's, of course, who was it again? Pingu's, Bakut. If you had the chance to get this to counter, I would go with it, but I can see what you're trying to do with Water Boost 3. Get more resistance, and pretty much be a nuke at the very end, at the very least. So not bad. I like it. Why did they go for Bakut's Lance? I have no idea. They didn't really choose the right words. But we of course have the Dragon Psychon as Hiki from a good old pal Geo. Okay, so Lightning Breath pretty much able to counter. Plus 3 speed. Okay, I see. I think Tiki has more attack, less defenses. So going for plus speed makes sense. Moonbow, so you can pretty much proc. Triangle Depth, interesting. I mean, if you're fully going out on green units, I can see, but for blue units, nope. Are the Christmas Cavaliers? Oh, okay. I need to stop reading chat. Hone Speed 2. Basically help boost your teammates. Not bad. Panic Ploy 3. I see what you're trying to do there. She does have good health. You do get more health from that. But do note, if anyone that has 50 health or above, or usually has a little bit less health or around the same health as you, but doesn't go for plus health, if they do, pretty much Panic Ploy doesn't really work with Tiki. You could probably go with something else. I mean, it's hard to say what to go for something else. Interesting. I mean, I probably would go with something else for your Sacred Seal. I mean, the problem with this Tiki I'm noticing right now is her attack stat being 43. I mean, yeah, she's a dragon, she does do resistance damage, but 43 is kind of on the low side. So, I mean, she's more of an attack unit than a bait or defenses, so I don't think the IVs are good in this one. I don't know what her IVs is, probably someone knows. Looks like plus defense or plus speed minus attack, looking at it. I never really had Tiki before young Tiki, so it's hard to say. But, interesting build. Interesting. I mean, Cooking Post makes sense. Kind of. The problem with quickly post is it's only useful on people who are slow. If you're already speed enough, not so much. But with most units, if they're base 35 speed, it's minus speed. Wes, I mean, huh? Minus Wes. Okay, interesting. I mean, 36, I don't know what our base speed is for this Tiki without the +1, but if it's gonna be either 36 or 35, you could probably go with a Fury set more, get more stats. Like, Triangle Depth doesn't make sense. And Quickly Post doesn't really make sense either. I mean, yes, there's Ava, but for those special cases, most of the time, you wouldn't really get doubled as much. So try to go for more raids to not get doubled, and you won't need to use a Quickly Post. Well, no, then you can still use Quickly Post just to make sure you double when baiting. But make sure that they don't double, but make sure you do. So that's what I would do. Home speed is decent, support. I mean, Moonbows can work. There's really no definite stat to go for. I mean, you could also go for Bonfire, because that could work too, because you do have enough decent defenses, actually. You could go with Bonfire, but Moonbow makes sense. You do have low attack, so I can see why you're going for that. Plus speed, I mean, 33 speed. I mean, with the plus speed, with 33 speed, you could probably go for more stats. And that'll probably be a better idea. I mean, Triangle Depth, I think they're trying to go for, I don't know, are you going for like a just to kill certain units kind of deal? Like, if you're just gonna go after Nino, I don't think that would work the best. I probably would go for more stats, in my honest opinion. If you kept War level 1, you have to make sure he stays alive, and in certain situations, you need him to at least be able to survive a hit. So, just to let you know, Shaman, you might want to use him from time to time, get him some levels, and see from there.
Are you okay in there?
Anyway, so yeah, that's what I would say. Probably go with Fury, even though you do lose 6 health. I mean, you already have 47 health to begin with, so I don't think it'd be that too much of a problem. So Fury, you get more stats, helps with her speed, keep Quickly Post to make sure you double. Moonbow, because you don't really have the best attack. Panic Ploy, I mean, most of the time you usually have high health anyway. I mean, I would probably change your Sacred Seal too. Probably change it to something else. You could possibly go for a plus attack or plus speed Sacred Seal, just to help with those 2 stats. That's what I would probably do. And I think that's pretty much it for your young Tiki. Most Dragon units are being used. Not many people have a young Tiki to begin with. A lot more people go for the adult Tiki just because of her defenses. But I think you can really help with her attack, and you could possibly do a better job with going for attack. That's what I would say. Anyway, young Tiki. Let's see if there's any updates. Yes, there is. So talking about a good old friend Lucius, and the person is Salad, or Silid, whatever you may say. Pain Plus, okay, so I think this is pretty much what most people do. You probably use Pain Plus, Mortar Plus for heals if you wanted to, Mirror Course so you can survive, Close Counter if you want to be that dude, Vantage helps with Close Counter, and Savage Blow, basically doing a lot of damage when you attack, and Pain in itself, you pretty much do the same amount of damage as most mages. Interesting. So, the one thing I do note is defense resistance. For the most part, I think with Miracle, that could work. Pain doing a lot of damage, and even if you don't kill, I mean, the thing is, I see what you're going for Close Counter, but with Vantage. But I feel like that would be better on someone that does a lot more damage. I feel like if you wanted to go for someone that does a lot of damage, probably go for either Elise or Priscilla or any of the horse units. And go with this build. Because with this build, it's... the amount of damage you do is not enough as they can, and some units you probably won't be able to kill. Even with advantage close counter, even if you did attack too. I mean, that's the problem too, you gotta know. Is you may not do enough damage to kill. I mean, with Pain, that does help. It does. It basically does a lot more damage, but... interesting. I mean, for me personally, I think it'd be better to go for, like, if you had Dazzling Staff, I think that's what it is you get from Idolin, then you probably do that with Pain, plus with the Wrath installed, or vice versa. If you have Wrath, you can do for B, and go for whatever for A, and then give Lucius some extra stats with the A, or you can keep close counter. It's up to you. But since you went this far, I would probably go for like more attack. But I guess I see what you're trying to do with the Pains. You pretty much do them like 10. I think it's 24 damage on target, and then pretty much 14 to everyone else. So it's interesting. It's interesting. It really is. And I can see that helping in certain situations. I think the recent craziness I think you probably base this build off of is Lu Bu. Lu Bu Zhangzhou, I think it is technically his full YouTube channel name. I know him, but anyway, for the most part, Lu Bu, I'm guessing that's what you based off with his mages and what he calls the 6 Pain group, or I'm not too sure, but I think it'd be better with more of a higher attack, but it can work. I think it can work. Just making sure you don't get hit. I think that's the best thing to do. If you can, try not to take too much damage. Try not to attack all the time. Make sure you attack non-distant counter units. That's what I would say, if you can. 6 Path of Pain Plus. Yeah. Anyway. Interesting Lucius. Let's see if we got anything else. Nope. I don't know. That's pretty much it. If you guys haven't, I probably will and put it on YouTube anyway. But in the beginning, we did do Oliver Grand Hero Battle. In the beginning, we had some technical issues, but that was fixed. Figured out it was technically Streamlabs, which is a app from Streamlabs that was causing most of the lag. And somewhat of the video, but it kind of died over. We kind of got over it, and we pretty much did the Grand Hero Battle, and you know, hero views. I think that's pretty much it. We might as well keep the heroes for now. So yeah, we'll pretty much keep this for now until we get more units, and then after that, we'll probably reject all. I mean, I would get more, but I'm kind of running out of space, and if I get full friends, then I won't be able to do anything else. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy today's live stream. I think that's pretty much it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe / follow, depending upon where you're watching from. And good luck on your summoning, of course, on the latest, I think it's... Second 11, what's a friend? I mean, hopefully you know what a friend is. Hopefully. Anyway, I mean, technically, both the Tempest Trials and Ward of Dawn did recently come out. Ward of Dawn came out 2 days ago, and yesterday was the Tempest Trials. And I did summon from the Tempest Trials, but good luck on your summoning, guys. Have a nice day. And Second 11. I'll see you all probably in tomorrow's live stream, which is probably going to be SAOMD, aka Sword Art Online Memory Defrag. So if you want to watch that, of course, come tomorrow. I'll see you guys. And, Joe, I want to talk to you. In a poem.